The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back at it and back into it. You found The Local Show, and we're so happy to have you along. I know that Steve's happy to have other people with him other than me.
That's for sure.
I can be a bear. I'm like those. One of those things that you get when you go fishing in the streams and they stick to your clothing.
Those would be leeches.
No, burdocks. Burdocks. That's it.
Okay, yes. Sorry.
I'm as cuddly as burdocks. Some people might say I have the personality of a burdock.
Some people might say you're a leech too, but I don't know.
Either way. Oh, good golly. Yeah, well, I'm Tom, for those of you who really care.
Tom, the guy with the golden voice. It's the guy with the voice,
golden voice.
And I'm the other guy. It's not Tom, the guy with the and the other guy. I'm the other guy, John. I'm the other guy.
Oh, goodness gracious. Somebody who's well worth listening to, more so than me, is John Tumino. And he's the executive director of In My Father's Kitchen. You're out there really doing good things, where I'm just trying to survive.
Yeah, well, I enjoy, the great thing about coming on and listening to you guys banter with each other is, I can sense the love that you have for each other, even though you guys...
Really, you sense that,
it's like two brothers teasing each other. That's how I look at it.
Fine. Next, let's keep going. Talk about something else.
But so I say that because of the fact that that's what we're doing on the streets. We're bringing love.
Oh, yeah,
in the middle of craziness. So, yeah.
Well, and the weather's changing, and we all know that. And I have this puppy that I walk 17,000 times a day. And then when it gets, toward night, the grass is really, really wet, and it was really kind of moist outside, and it's been cold, stuff like that. And I think to myself, and since I've known you see, I can't stop thinking about our friends that are on the street. Right. And I say, how do they deal at night? Yeah. Where are they going? And then how they doing it?
And it's not a seasonal thing. You know what? It's getting cold. I'm not going to be homeless anymore.
Right, exactly.
Change, right?
So maybe we could start by dispelling some of the myths, because as I go up Hiawatha, and when I leave the studios here, I'll go up Hiawatha and I run into those folks who are right where you get on 81, right? Mm-hmm. So, and they have a rotational shift out there. I saw a guy the other day. He mainly keeps his eyes closed. And he has the sign, and sometimes the sign doesn't even have any writing on it. Mm-hmm. And he's kind of holding the sign down so you don't even know what it says. It's not even like a really nice sign. And I say to myself, what's his problem? What is his problem? What is all their problems? Explain that to people.
Two things. First, I want to say thank you for using the word friends. Like you said, our friends, because that's what we call them. Friends.
You did that to us.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
You made us know.
Neighbors, right? So, but in the middle of brokenness. So it's drug addiction. So substance abuse is the main contributing factor to when you see people holding cardboard signs. 95% of them are addicted to something, and that's what that specific gentleman's thing is. It's drug use. And then, like you said, he puts himself in a very vulnerable, dangerous position because he's standing there without a median, and he's kind of nodding out.
Right.
His eyes are closed.
Yeah,
and,
man.
Like, if I was him, my eyes would be wide open.
Right. Yeah, you'd be alert. Man.
Right.
Sure.
But again, abnormality becomes normal. So for me and you, we'd be scared out of our dickens out there, like thinking we're going to get hit by a car. But when you do something over and over and over again, you get familiar with it, and it becomes normalized, right? I'm not condoning the behavior, but that's what it is. I'm trying to give the audience an understanding of that behavior you're seeing. You can't wrap your head around it, but for them, it's become so normal for them that it isn't scary anymore. But it's scary on top of it.
All right, but okay, it's it's in the 50s or whatever it is now at night. It's going to snow. It's going to get cold. Yeah. I mean, do people with those challenges, are they
cognitive enough to be aware
to find shelter, not die in the snow?
Right. So,
Tom?
That's a great question, because what we do is I started already in September. Hey, it's going to get cold soon. Like, we're already kind of putting it in their head, because they're not living that way. They're living in survivor mode, just in the moment. They're not thinking about tomorrow. And but all of a sudden, when the weather finally broke, and we had some of those like cold spells at nighttime, I'm getting, do you have a sleeping bag? Do you have a jacket? They're real, because in the daytime it got up to 85.
Right, sure, yeah, they were fine.
And night it's 40, right?
Right.
So now for me and you, we layer, we wear our jackets to work, and then we take them off. For them, they carry their whole life with them. So if I give them all this stuff, they lay that coat down, it's gone. It's stolen. They leave it somewhere, they lose it. So for them, it's the navigating life is crazy. But also the cold weather is an ally for us. It does drive some of them to make a decision to go at least to the shelters.
Right.
But the majority of them right now are still outside.
It's got to be tough for you because you know what the right things are for people to do, and you're trying to draw them that way. But you can't. You can lead a horse to water, but sometimes you can't make them drink. What do you say to people who are in that big line of traffic up Hiawatha? And I'm just using that as one example. And they're handing out a $10 bill or they're handing out a $20, thinking, "Hey, I did a good thing today."
I would say invest that. Don't give money. Invest that 10 or 20 into things. So if you want to do something when you're on that corner, what about giving a $10 Dunkin' Donuts gift card, or creating a Ziploc bag with a bunch of things in it that you could use that $20 to buy to put into the bag, and then you offer that to them instead of giving them the money, because the money's going to go to the vices. It might go to cigarettes, it might go to a soda, but usually it's going to drug use. So give them things and not the financial monetary thing, but use that money and buy some things that you could hand. Candy's a big thing.
Food a good thing?
Food is, you might like something, they might not like it, but sugar is a big thing on the streets with addiction. So candy's a big thing that you could give out all the time.
Candy, I would never think candy. But that kind of keeps in the car. I don't want to bring it in and out unless it's chocolate or something. But if I have hard candies or stuff, that would stay in the car.
But chocolate, right, this time of the year won't go bad, right? So it might freeze. You might get a frozen candy bar. But it'll stay good. But hard candy is a great thing. Anything sweet, that they love that stuff.
So what's the goal of In My Father's Kitchen on a daily basis? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, so we're trying to build these relationships where people start to trust us enough to tell us the whole story, and then we help them navigate to where they need to go. If it's housing and they're ready to buy into it, we're going to get you connected. If you want to go to rehab, we have 2 guys at the Salvation Army long-term rehab. One guy flies on Hiawatha down by 690, and the other guy was flying over on Teal Ave.
What do you mean flying?
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
We really
flying means holding a cardboard sign. That's a flag. That's their flags. I'm sorry. So that's bringing awareness. So we have 2 of our guys that to answer your questions, we help these 2 guys get into long-term 7-month program. Now, whether they stay the course is up to them, but that's what we did. We helped them navigate to that situation. If you want mental health treatment, we can help you get connected to that. We have a doctor with us treating your physical needs. If you follow our Facebook page, you'll see all these things I'm talking about on our Facebook page as well.
And you're still making people meals. That was the whole point of the In My Father's Kitchen.
So yesterday we made, this past week we made ravioli. I made ravioli with our Taste and See pasta sauce that we sell as well. So I use that sauce.
Available at Wegmans.
Yes.
And other places that support
In My Father's Kitchen. Yeah, you can find it on our website as well. And so yesterday was, this past week was ravioli. I did steak sandwiches a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to be doing, now that the weather's changing, shepherd's pie. I'm going to bring that out to the streets.
And you actually do it. Like you're out there as a minister doing that.
Yeah, bringing it out to them. I make it in the morning, and me and the team and the doctors go out, and I bring out the food and the clothing part of it.
How do they respond to you when they see you coming?
Oh, I made a couple of them, when I tell them what it is, they're opening it up right in front of you while we're engaging with them. They're eating it out of the foil right in front of you, which brings joy to my heart because I'm filling their belly, but then it's the conversation that happens.
So inmyfatherskitchen.org, support that. You're saving people's lives and saving some souls along the way, and it's awesome. Inmyfatherskitchen.org. Thanks for joining us, John.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me.